Hey guys, my camera keeps cutting out at the weirdest moments. It just did it again. We're off on another ski adventure. We're going to Apex Mountain again tonight. Not quite the terrain or the powder that we just enjoyed up at Big White, but it's still a great time for very little money. And I think tonight, actually, I'm almost certain tonight is the last night that I'll be taking advantage of these $10 Friday night ski deals they have up at Apex Mountain. Next week is BC spring break, from what I understand, and it'll end up being extremely crowded. For the little bit of terrain available at Apex during the night, it's just not worth, even for the little bit of money you spend, it's not worth it. So come with. I'll try and get some footage of the beautiful scenery on the way up to Apex, and we'll have another night skiing and see what else develops.
Are you collecting more today?
Nope.
Oh, okay, what can I get for you?
Just a medium coffee, 2 cream, please.
Oh, there's 2 medium coffees and 2 cream each?
Just 1 medium coffee with 2 cream, please.
Oh, sorry.
No worries.
1 medium coffee, 2 creams, is that everything?
Yeah.
Alright, first window, please.
Thanks. Pre-ski ritual.
Hello.
My gourmet Burger King dinner along the way. In Peachland, BC right now. Probably about halfway there. It's going to be a great night, I can tell. And that's a wrap on what is probably going to be my final night ski session up here at Apex Mountain Resort. I am blissfully exhausted. When I first started doing these night ski sessions, I would do 2 runs, then I would go in and get a drink, a juice or a coffee or something, and then 2 more runs, go into the restaurant, get a cheap meal, and then 2 more runs, and I'd call it for the night. Upped it to 3, then 4, and then tonight I was able to. Sorry about that. Camera cuts out on occasion. It's really, this phone camera is very sensitive to the cold. My car's freezing right now, so that's what happened. Final night, 4, and then I lost track, but I think I got 6 runs in at the end, and I'm not half catatonic when I'm done, so the conditioning level is certainly better. The other day up at Revelstoke, pardon me guys, I am a little... Okay, couldn't get that little bit done there previously. My phone battery was dead. This is going to sound a little punchy, guys. I'm starting to feel the effects of another ski evening, so I'm not really sharp as. Trying to do this as quickly as possible. I'm in Penticton at the moment. We've been here a few times if you've been watching some of the previous episodes. I'm just going to jar the camera a little bit because I'm, there we go, cutting off the top of my head. Grade night skiing, they got 20 centimeters. Apex Resort did. And then as you saw from the footage that I captured as I was driving in there to Apex, there was a blizzard that started just as I had arrived. Got about another 5 centimeters before I showed up, and another 5 by the time I left. So I was looking at about 30 centimeters there. My legs are tired, very tired from that level of powder. Much of it was skied out, but as always, I can find little spots. Right on the edge of the run normally, or through the trees, you can find some uncut powder, which I did. It's a really good time. So that's it for Apex. I don't really know what's next, but there will be another ski day, at least one more, hopefully, at one of the resorts that I've never shown you on this channel, and I'll bring my trusty camera with me and capture the whole glorious experience as we go. I didn't get any shots tonight while I was skiing because really not much to Apex. It's a tiny little spot, and I've shown it a few times on previous videos, so I didn't think there was much point in shooting too much footage from the hill, so that's why there was none of that on my what would appear to be my final day of skiing on Apex. Thanks all for watching, guys. I'm not going to bother with the hey, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to like, whatever. I'm not gonna do that anymore. I was thinking about that. What do I care? You know, I hope to get a bunch of subscribers on this thing, but if I don't, that's fine. I'm going to keep doing the videos anyway, as a labor of love, as it were. So yeah, I'm going to do one more little thing after this in a few minutes. I have to get going here. But there's a couple really scenic spots between here and where I live in Kelowna. So I'm going to try and see if I can stop there and start making a little more sense after I have this coffee, because I'm punchy as hell from ski and powder. I'll see you in a bit. Home again, home again. After a really, really good day or night up at Apex. A little more energized for some reason than the last time I addressed when millions of viewers. Next up, I think, is Revelstoke. So that should be absolutely astounding. And the visuals from that will be out of this world, of course. I don't know whether it's going to be Revelstoke or maybe Silver Star. Baldy. Baldy's another one too. We haven't been to Baldy this year yet. Baldy I'll probably do a half day because that's a haul. Like that's pretty far. So in order to get there early enough to get a full day in, I would so I'm getting ready to get going here as I do this. In order to get there early enough to do a full day, I would have to leave probably what is too early in the morning for my standards. So Baldy's a great little mountain. So if we do Baldy, it'll be a half day. It's pretty cheap. That place is owned, Baldy Mountain is owned by a Taiwanese tech tycoon. I think he made it in hardware, not software. But yeah, one of the staff there was telling me this, and then I confirmed it online. Baldy Mountain's owned by a Taiwanese guy. It's got to be a tax thing. Why else would this guy run this tiny little remote Canadian ski resort? You know, I don't even think the guy skis. So the staff member did tell me that once in a while he'll be working and a guy will come up and engage him. And it happened to him a couple of times in the season that he worked there. And he found out afterwards that was the guy he was talking to was the multi-billionaire Taiwanese guy who owns Baldy Mountain. So after all this chatting, I'm getting kind of pumped to go up to Baldy. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do an afternoon there. It's a great little spot. You're pretty much off-roading by the time you get back there, though. It's way back. You go through Oliver, and then keep going. A lot of wild horses for that final stretch there. It's really beautiful. Really beautiful, no country for old men kind of scenery back there. And the other option is Revi, which we're going to do one day. I'm repeating myself here because it's late at night and I've just been powder skiing for 4.5 hours. So I'm going to just sign off and not waste anyone's time with my powder skiing exhausted ramblings. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in probably a couple days.